But most, when you see a terror attack and it's got earmarks of intelligence protecting it in the West, and you see a simultaneous rollout for a new war in Yemen and a new rollout of body scanners that Homeland Security is all making money off of privately, openly, criminally, in a revolving door of looting, like Chertoff, when you see all that happening simultaneously and it fits the MO of everything you've seen over and over and over and over again, you know what's going on. And Colonel Shaffer didn't get into all the persecution he went through, all the things they tried to do to him. When he went to him and said, yeah, you know, and take Sybil Edmonds, who we've interviewed. Sybil Edmonds. She's listening to the NSA, CIA intercepts, reading them at FBI, transcribing them from Arabic and Farsi and the rest of it over into English for the FBI analyst to read it. And it's elements of the CIA, and she's now gone to federal court and broken her gag order because she was called in another case, was able to talk about it. And she said narcotics running, child kidnapping, sex slave, weapons with al-Qaeda and elements of the CIA and private contractors. Remember that. And she said this years ago. She put a lot of it out here on the show, and then in the last year came out with all of it. And she said the CIA was running al-Qaeda right up until 9/11. So, of course, the CIA didn't want the Pentagon and CENTCOM and Special Forces operators and the Green Berets to be able to go out and kill their al-Qaeda frontmen, who themselves were just cutouts for this whole operation. Because we have enough declassified operations from decades past to know what this operation is, and it fits. All the pieces fit perfectly. We know what happened. And the goal is take American liberty, set up a police state, launch all these new wars, start a clash of civilizations. Everything the PNAC report wrote about, the Pentagon, minions, Dick Cheney and Jeb Bush and others wrote about in September 20th, 2000, Rebuilding America's Defenses, a white paper issued by the Project for a New American Century. And they say, if we don't have a big Pearl Harbor terror attack, notice Pearl Harbor killed 3,000, 9/11 killed 3,000. If we don't have that, we're not going to be able to launch Pax Americana, the empire of America. But it's not an empire we own or we get. Let's say we're immoral, evil, piratical demons, which we're not. The average American. You know, the government said, we're evil, we're the forces of doom, we're going to take over the planet. Most of the military and people wouldn't go along with that. But even if you are evil and believe you got some goodies, you didn't get cheaper oil, you got higher taxes. You paid for a private corporate war over opium and oil and weapons and everything else. You paid for a war that helped global interests destroy America's sovereignty. I mean, if you really believe Muslims are the greatest evil on the earth, why are they bringing record numbers of them into the country? Why do they protect them with the Fort Hood and the underwear bomber and every single case right down the line? Why is the FBI protecting them in their homes? Why are the Israelis protecting them? Why do the major white supremacist groups every time in the U.S. get caught being run by the feds, founded by the feds? They want to radicalize the political debate to make the empire look good. If you're against the private Federal Reserve, you must be a Nazi. If you're against the wars and the globalists, oh, you must be a Muslim extremist. See how they do that? And so that's why they run the radical Muslims and protect them and shepherd them, depending on what variety they are, whether they're real or manufactured. There's all different types in this grab bag. It's the same thing with the white supremacist. That's why the white supremacists attack me number one, because they are a federal body. Hal Turner is a FBI agent, national security branch, confirmed in federal court last week with the FBI defending him and calling for the case to be dropped. The U.S. attorney defending him as a great soldier of the FBI. He made a mistake, though, in his operations. A bunch of state judges got mad when he started telling people to go after him. The states still have power. And these judges go, I don't care if this is an FBI operation. You don't have your operative get up there and say, come after me. And so he's been indicted in multiple states. And the FBI comes in and says he is an agent. He is deep cover. And they say, okay, what division? National Security Branch. Highest level security. I mean, in fact, go to Kurt Nimmo's article that links to the Hal Turner family blog, the Chicago Tribune, the Boston Globe. The headline was Hal Turner, national security asset. But when you actually read the transcript, most of it's blacked out. It says he is a FBI national security agent. He is an agent. And who did he attack every day? Me. Who are the FBI and CIA attacking? Me. Because I'll have people on like Colonel Shaffer to tell the truth. There's the article. Put it up on screen. Hal Turner's a national security asset. And you scroll down in the article, and in it, punch it up on screen for me, for prisonplanet.tv viewers. Anybody can go read it. When you scroll down, we have the PDFs blacked out under national security, but the parts that aren't blacked out say FBI agent, highest security clearance, national security. Are you guys able to scroll that down? Or because I just want to scroll it down. Yeah, the article. Perfect. You scroll it down and see those documents. Click on those. You can blow those documents up, and that is from the federal court. The Hal Turner family blog and the Chicago Tribune directly link to the federal and state courthouses. And there it is, where you can read national security intelligence, terrorism, foreign counterintelligence. And then you scroll down to the next document, it says he was an agent. And every one of these major groups, see how it's redacted right there? Every one of these groups are run by these people, because that's why, what does Chris Matthews do? Oh, I don't want socialism and government-run health care. That's code word for racism. Ron Paul says, I don't want to launch new wars. Oh, you're an anti-Semite. They have to radicalize the debate so that mainline Americans don't wake up to this. They have to put a turd in the punch bowl on every issue of white supremacist activity. That guy is an FBI agent right there.